Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays the Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy Episode 10. I know it's been a while, I know things are slowing down. I got a new kitten. We're dealing with that. The time period, the window of opportunity I have to record something like this is getting smaller and smaller. And I'm trying my best out here, man. Because I do not want to abandon this series, obviously. It's way too much fun. Okay, so we need to do... I don't know where we need to go exactly, based on last time, so I'm just gonna go everywhere, and we'll see. We'll see what needs to be done. Nothing over there. Back to the agency. Let's go try El Dune's house. Do you have anything else I need to talk to you about? No. Over here, there's nothing. Back to the Kataki mansion, perhaps, now that we talked to their son. Aha, there we go. Look at that crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!" Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't their forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool. Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them, they love it. Ooh, he's so cute. They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust, and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, air forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Ja, she's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby! Oh my god, there he goes! And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. Oh my god, that's so funny. Because Emma's Sky, oh fuck me. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Yes, let us hit that park. The people park. For people, not animals. Okay? If you bring an animal in here, we will shoot it. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Speaking of distracting. I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Let's talk about what you're doing, man. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. Okay, but so you're vague about how you just described what we just asked you? I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I think I'm a little too close to the microphone. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know? No, actually I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh, you want to know, do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance? Haha! So with that kit? Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, pshaw, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Nah, fuck you. Okay, fine, we'll do it. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print, we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Tell me why there's only one footprint. Oh, okay, that's not where I started, but that's fine. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting. All right, we're gonna pour some milk on it. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just press X where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. How? You're gonna scoop it back up and try it again? Alright, let's put some in there. Let's put some in there. Let's get some in there and in here. Oh, and then this little tiny part right here. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just press X to blast it with that dryer. Ooh, like I do to my hair. There, give it a shot. Okay. Okay. Damn, it's just like how you use your hair dryer in the mirror, like towards the mirror after you take a hot shower because it gets rid of the steam. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Dude, are we playing House Flipper now? Hold on to that roller tight now with X and roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. It is not fully black. I'm very unsatisfied with this. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Oh, okay, they fixed it. Ready? Here goes. Would that method work in real life? That seems like it would. Make a plaster mold out of the thing and they get the footprint from that. It looks like they, like, stepped in gum or something. Let's see if we get a match. I have to try it on, like, everybody's. Okay, so the blue thing was the witness, right? So that's... No, he was standing by the trash can. So this guy had to be Waki-Kitaki? Yeah, okay, there you go. Comparison complete. Match found. So the shoe prints belong to Waki-Kitaki after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case, with science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. Footprint analysis. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Okay, so we did the blue ones now. There's a third set of prints here, dude. This is important. It's weird because, like... the guy was shot here, so why is there a print all the way over here? You know what I'm saying? So, but this was by the trash can, so we'll analyze yours and just get that out of the way that you're the witness. What's his name? The Sheldon Cooper motherfucker out there. Alright, that's fine. Next to dry the plaster. Hell yeah. Ooh, look at that nice white. Going from an off-white to a nice eggshell color. Alright, take out the mold. Ooh, it's really cool how, like, that separate part is sticking to the other part through, like, Rayman arms, the invisible string. Success! Alright, the moment you've been waiting for, take the print. Okay, this is hype. So would these be like heels then or something? Or just platform shoes? That is indeed Wesley Sticker. What the hell kind of shoes are you wearing, dude? Dude out here rocking glass slippers, snatching panties. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony. The final version of it, at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. Hi, I'd like to get another shoe print for the fellas. I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. You damn right I am. God, I love it so much. Okay, then we gotta do this one. This is the one that's unaccounted for, presumably the victims. But the question is why it's over here. Or it has to be maybe the real killers, if, like, the victim left no footprints at all. Alright, let's try that plaster. Looks like a nice little bowling pin. Dude, I want to go bowling sometime. I'm not great at bowling, but I can get a strike like maybe 1 out of 6 throws. Next to the ink. Alright, now the moment you've all been waiting for, let's take our print. I'm pretty good at picking up spares, though. I will say that probably like 75% of the time I'll get at least a spare. Alright, man stepped on a giant leaf. Huh, that's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange, so smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. Alright, so it's not the victim. Well, I do see the leaves like around the print back there in the background. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Eldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Ooh, I have evidence? It reminds me of... No, I don't have evidence of that. Car, bowl. What if it's Phoenix Wright's shoe print? But why? Yeah, I don't see how that would remind me of anything. Turn up car. Farming magic. Altar Temple, Shiv. Obviously does not remind me of that. Noodle stand doesn't remind me of that. Oh, maybe it's the mom. So we'll Little Plum's Bloomers. It reminds me, yeah, because it could remind you of like the slippers that she would probably wear based on that. Know what I'm eating? Snacks? Snacks. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackoos. I had no idea. I think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo. Well, what am I supposed to do, man? Do I just say no? Like, I don't. I had no idea. So I don't have anything? So wait, should I talk about this again? Alright, autoplay. Shipment does remind me of something. No, it doesn't remind me of anything. No, sorry, no idea. Too bad. I wonder what it is. Something's familiar about that smooth surface. So smooth it's almost slippery. Yeah, that's what I said, dude. If you think of something, I'm all ears. Wait, could I present the human? Who is the thing? The cell phone, the fingerprint powder. I mean, it reminds me of the dude back here, but he's not in my evidence thing. Like, it reminds me of this guy's print. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out, it's kind of sad. Yeah, but you have the print. Your shoe could be this shoe. Let's examine this. Poor Mr. Eldoon. His stand's been standing here since this whole thing started. It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children. I think its owner would disagree. The tarps that were here yesterday are gone. I wonder why Detective Sky put them out. Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground. Oh, you know, I think I see something there. A print. Print? Yeah, we already had this conversation. Well, we didn't have this conversation, but like we talked about it before. Let me try talking to you again and see if I can have like a human as evidence. Does remind me of something. I will show the evidence. Oh, we have our culprit right here. But I can't pick the human being, dude. I'm very confused. Is it the noodle stand? Like the dude at it? Is that do it? Okay, that does not work. I'm gonna go through every single evidence here. I have to do it. I simply must. It reminds me of... It reminds me of... Decorated the Eldon's Noodles mascot. Ooh, maybe this could be it, if it is the mascot. What? Come on, that was a good guess, man. Oh, do not be like this. Do not be like this for me. What do I do to deserve you to be like this for me? I think we have our culprit right here. Okay, so it's probably... has to be... It's the knife's footprints. Yes? Has to be. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm going to move. Or I'm going to examine everything everywhere again, it feels like. There's clearly evidence that we are missing. So, a trash can sits next to the path here. I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who had Little Plum's bloomers here. That's right, Trucy. And what a web of lies grew from that one little act. I still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!" Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it. The knife is sticking straight into the ground. Very likely pointing this at the victim. Maybe there's a footprint somewhere else that matches this, so I have to find it and examine it. And then we can add it to the evidence. Why do I have to examine this lamp over here? Benches line the river. Ah, little urban oasis. What a pointless conversation! Yeah, okay, I guess we're leaving. There's nothing else to talk about. I have nothing else to present to you. We're going to move back to the mansion. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe there's footprints in this paint that are similar. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry, too. This is going to be one heck of a cleanup job. No. An impressive gate befitting the Kitaki mansion. Look at the nameplate, Kitaki. That's so cool, short and blunt like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about Wah? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. I don't get it, man. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. Which means I have to edit this video, gosh damn it. While you're here, pan the screen to the right and examine the rubbish bin to get... Huh? It's those... Dude, you gotta be kidding me that they would expect you to remember this shit? After they, like, disingenuously blocked it off from, like, the last 4 times I've tried to examine it, but now they're like, oh, all of a sudden, like, yeah, remember the rubbish bin? Remember the rubbish bin where you could choose either the mirror or the slippers? And then after you picked the mirror, we did not let you even look in here for the slippers ever again for the next, like, 2.5 hours. Well, now you can examine this rubbish bin and go get the slippers. Wow, isn't that insane? Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up. Alright, slippers for patients at the Maractus Clinic, dude. Dude, Mr. Wright is found himself at the center of another murder. He's gonna start looking like the suspect again. Oh, look at that. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence. Indeed. Okay, we're dusting. We're straight up dusting out here. Yes, sir. That's probably good enough. Perfect. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe? Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert. Whoa, that is rude, man. She's doing work out here. Alright, let's go back to the park. I will present to you... Well, I guess we should do the mystery print thing. I will show you the evidence. It reminds me of these slippers. Take that, bitch! How you like those slippers? What? What do you mean the wrong it? Literally just said. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to present it to you this way, my bad. Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print of off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? Got one right here. I mean, not necessarily. Well, I have the... Well, yeah. Think I just might, actually. I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with the other print? Okay, the only reason I said that was because, like, I thought that meant that the other slipper, like two slippers, two different slippers of the same slipper. Can you compare it with this, Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's got a toe print on it, doesn't it? Of course it matches. It's the same evidence as before. Huh? Oh, right. What are you thinking, trying to compare something with itself? I'd better stop messing up or I'm gonna get struck down by lightning from the sky. Try again, and try scientifically, please. Another toe print, right. Well, I don't know. I have to go back. I don't have anything for you, sorry. Okay, so this is very clearly dusting in for prints. Move to Eldun's house and talk to... Okay, so I'm just gonna follow the guide at this point, because I do not want to get lost again. This case is going all sorts of which ways of, like, the exact specific order you gotta do stuff in. What do you mean, talk to guy? To prove a link between the crime scene and the clinic? I presented the pistol, because, like, this is being shown completely out of order. Like, I guess you could have done this in certain other orders. But if I go to the detention center and I present you with a gun, did I do that already though? About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yeah, we're finished. Oh, okay, we already did that. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I did that already. Let me scroll down some more then. Talk to Emma. Test the footprint kit. Okay. Okay, present the slippers. Get orders with this. You're able to move to the Maractus Clinic. Inside the clinic, I'll be with this. You'll be able to move to Maractus Clinic, and then I can move from Eldun's house to the actual clinic itself. Okay, let me in, I guess, but they're not letting me. I present to you slippers. It says, present the slippers to Emma to get Detective Sky's orders. With this, you'll be able to move to Maractus. Well, I already presented them to her! There's like a whole nother place here that I'm supposed to be able to go to that they're not letting me go to right now. I'm supposed to be able to get inside the Maractus Clinic. So, okay, I present you the slippers. It's quite a clear print there, yes. We don't know whose toe it is. There's a way of finding out. A table for another, okay, yeah. Do I have another shoe? No, I don't. So because I don't, are you gonna now tell me how to do it? Too much to work for, I suppose. Let me know if you find something. Toe print sample. So tell me to... I don't have Detective Sky's order. I'm supposed to get Detective Sky's orders. As a thing. I have broken the game. What is going on? Let me read you guys exactly what it says. Okay, like from the beginning of when this day started. It says, talk to Alita to begin the day, then move to the detention center and talk to Stickler. Afterwards, move to the Kataki mansion and talk to Plum. We did all that already. While you're here, pan the screen to the right and examine the rubbish bin to get the Maractus Clinic slippers. Okay, we hadn't done that at the time, but we have done that now. Examine the slippers, take a closer look at the toe print inside, dusting them for prints, as we've done. I have sequence broke at some point, somehow. I don't know what to do, man. I just spent like the last 20 minutes like going around and doing stuff and like trying to and following what exactly what the guide says, all the stuff that I already did that the guide says to do. And then the main issue is that it says that when you present the slippers to Detective Sky, you will get Detective Sky's orders. I will show you this right now that this does not work. I've done it like 5 times. Quite a clear print there, a toe print. Yes, we already analyzed the toe print. There's a way of finding out. There is. All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe. Oh, right, so the prints match. You know the same person we're about. I do not have another shoe worn by the same person. I have tried, got one right here, and done wrong evidence. I have tried no such luck, and neither way. Either way, it doesn't do it. Hi, this is still episode 10. I am splicing this together after I ended the recording last time. At no point does the guide tell me to come here. At no point does it say go to Hickfield Clinic on this day. It does not tell me to come here. I'm pissed off. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright, looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery, for now. Okay, what do I present to you then? You know these slippers? It's refreshing to be so thoroughly ignored for a change. Okay, what about the gun? I will present everything to you, man. I'm at the end of my rope, like I said. I found a second rope, and I'm at the end of that one, too. Okay, ignored, ignored, ignored. That's all fine. And we found these too. They're truces. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder, why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? Ah, that'll teach me to show off my evidence to Mr. Wright. Ah, so that was what led you to the guilty party. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce the... You make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Wright, and knock yourself out. Okay, alright, well then all that is done, and then there's nothing else. Okay, so now I go talk to Eldoon? The guy didn't mention any of this, I promise you. But now, let me try and go back to Eldoon's house. I come over here. Or maybe now I can present... Oh, no. Okay, so now that we've talked to him, now we have to go to the park. And tell Sky that we talked to him. That has to be the order of operations here. Yeah. Okay, apparently not. But I'm still gonna present you the slipper anyway and see if that gets the ball rolling. Yeah, we don't know whose it is. There's a way of finding out. The prince match, but I don't have another shoe worn by the same person. I'm sorry. I don't. She's still not letting me go to the... Nope, I'm afraid I have to give up again. Alright, that's gonna really do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.